Most people don't fail because they're not capable. They fail because they misunderstand how change actually works. They believe one incredible day will change their entire life. One perfect workout or productive week or burst of motivation. One New Year's resolution, right? But that's not how transformation happens. Real change is rarely dramatic. It's usually quiet and ordinary and repetitive. And that's the ninth law of behavior change. Consistency matters more than intensity. Because becoming the person you want to be isn't about what you do one time. It's about what you do over and over and over again, one day at a time. I think motivation has been highly romanticized. People wait to feel inspired before they do something. They tell themselves they'll start on Monday, they'll start next month, they'll start next year, or when life slows down, when they have more time, when they're finally ready. But motivation is a feeling, and feelings change all the time. Some days you'll feel unstoppable. Other days you'll struggle just to get out of bed. If your habits depend on motivation, your progress will always depend on your emotions. And that's a very, very dangerous way to build a life. I want you to think about water. One drop doesn't seem powerful. Neither does the second or the 100th. But over time, water can carve through solid rock. Not because it's powerful once, because it's persistent. People work the same way. Reading 10 pages every single day will not be life-changing. Saving a few dollars each week won't seem impressive. Taking a short walk doesn't seem significant. But years later, those tiny choices that you made became a completely different life. And success is often built from things that feel too small to matter until they do. And a lot of people like to give up before then because it's hard to see all the little things. And one of the biggest reasons people give up is because they expect visible results way too quickly. They go to the gym for 2 weeks and they don't see much change, so they stop. They post videos for 1 month and they don't get the results they want. Growth is really slow. So what do? They quit. They start eating healthier one time. But the scale barely moves, so they convince themselves it isn't working. The problem is, progress is often invisible before it's noticed. Seeds spend a long time growing underground before anyone sees a tree. Your growth works the same way. Another thing that gets in the way is perfection. Perfection is one of the biggest enemies of consistency. People think missing one day means that they have failed. So one missed workout becomes a missed week. One unhealthy meal becomes giving up entirely. One bad video becomes, maybe I'm not cut out for this. But consistency isn't perfection. Consistency is returning again and again and again and again. And the people who succeed aren't the ones who never fall off the track necessarily. They're the ones who keep consistently getting back on it. I heard someone say something once that completely changed the way I think. Every action you take is a vote for the person you're becoming. Every workout is a vote. Every book you finish is a vote. Every difficult conversation you have is a vote. Every promise that you keep to yourself is a vote. One vote does not decide the election. but thousands of them do. The same is true for you and your life. Who you become is determined by the votes you cast every day. And it creates this sort of compound effect. Because consistency has a hidden superpower, I like to call it, compounding. Most people overestimate what they can accomplish in a month and underestimate what they can accomplish in 5 years. Small improvements don't stay small. They stack. 1% better today, another 1% tomorrow, another the next day, and eventually you're no longer recognizing the person you used to be. Not because of one life-changing moment again, because of thousands of ordinary decisions that you made every single day. So every morning you wake up and lay another brick. Some days you'll lay 10, some days you'll only lay 1. But if you keep showing up, eventually you'll have built something incredible. People only see the finished building, right? They don't see the thousands of bricks underneath it that you carefully placed there. That's true for confidence, that's true for relationships, that's true for careers, it's true for healing. Everything that is meaningful in your life. And when people look at successful individuals, they often ask, what did they do? How? And I think the better question is, what did they keep doing? Because greatness is rarely created by intensity. It's created by consistency. I cannot say that enough. And I know I've said it quite a few times that you're probably tired of it. But it's by showing up when nobody is watching, by continuing when motivation disappears, by believing in your future before you have any proof. The life you're dreaming about isn't built in one extraordinary day. It's built through ordinary days, repeated extraordinarily well. So don't worry about changing your life overnight. Just focus on showing up today, and then tomorrow, then the day after that. Because consistency always, always, always beats intensity. And one day you'll look back and you'll realize the little things were never little at all. They were becoming your life. This is the last episode of our series, so I want to say thank you. I hope these 9 laws have helped you understand not just how behavior changes, but why. Real growth isn't magic, it's awareness, it's repetition, it's your environment, and it's your pain, or familiarity and identity. It's emotional reward, it's discomfort, and finally, it's consistency. So again, thank you for building this journey with me and sticking through it. As always, stay Rohly.